The biological father of Trina is revealed to be Curtis. Alexis paused outside her office at the invader when she overheard Gregory consoling an upset Esme. When Esme realized she would be fired on her first day of work, she started to hyperventilate, but Gregory calmly told her to take a deep breath. Alexis walked into the office and inquired about the situation. Esme started to apologize right away, but Alexis demanded an explanation for the barrage of text messages she had received. Alexis was also interested in how Gregory became engaged. Gregory claimed that after learning of a minor snafu, he had made the decision to assist in putting out a few fires. When Gregory explained that Esme had unintentionally forwarded a source's email to the worldwide address book, Alexis became concerned. Esme acknowledged that she had felt overburdened by the numerous duties of her new position and had been concerned that Ace may end up with someone who would want to snatch him away from her. Gregory reassured Alexis that everything was in order and that everything would be all right. Alexis was pleased and reminded Esme to handle important material with care. Esme was shocked when Alexis decided not to fire her, but Alexis gave Esme the go-ahead to end the day. Esme expressed gratitude for the second chance and assured Alexis that she wouldn't regret it. Alexis questioned Gregory about the facts after Esme had departed. Because the source had utilized an anonymous email account, he disclosed, he'd have been able to limit the harm. Alexis acknowledged that she had been relieved to see Gregory. Gregory expressed regret for keeping his distance from Alexis after informing her of his ALS diagnosis. He admitted that he had been concerned that he had overburdened her and scared her away. Alexis clarified that she had been hesitant to contact out because she wanted to respect Gregory's right to privacy and feared invading his space. With Sam's assistance, Alexis acknowledged that she had learned that telling Sam that she was thinking about him would not be intrusive. Gregory promised to be more forthcoming with Alexis going ahead and admitted that her text message had made him realize that he needed a companion. He validated Alexis' suspicion that he had declined her employment offer because he was worried about people learning about his sickness. He acknowledged that he had also been concerned that he wasn't up for the challenge, though. Alexis emphasized that Gregory had demonstrated this by how he handled Esme's crisis. When Gregory inquired about the status of the position, he grinned. Spencer questioned Victor's attorney at Laura's apartment about what was in the package. Spencer held out a little box, which Ava examined. She inquired, "Is it ticking?" Informing her that digital detonators did not tick was Spencer. "Spencer, you don't have to open that after everything we've been through with your uncle," Laura remarked. When Anna showed there, Ava's advice to Spencer to throw away the contents of the box was stopped short. GV and Anna were introduced by Laura. Anna inquired as to what she had missed. Brown. Victor had discovered and means to be here from beyond the grave, according to Laura. Spencer, eager to finish the reading of Victor's will, made the decision to open the box later. Anna took a seat, and JB Victor's recorded video resumed on JB's laptop as soon as he hit play. Victor mentioned Nicholas, who he had credited with providing assistance when Victor had needed it. Victor also thought warmly of how he and Nicholas had assisted one another in starting new lives. Victor stated that his present to Nicholas was a home away from home, but it would be given to Spencer's care until Nicholas arrived back. GV gave a letter to Spencer. The topic of Victor's speech was Anna. Victor said that because Anna had been a difficult foe, she would receive the greatest present from him. Victor said that because he and Anna had been in the business for so long, they were aware that their faults would eventually catch up with them. Victor answered, "So, I leave you with the truth." Victor then turned to Laura. He admitted Laura had triumphed. Victor responded, "You are the only survivor of the magnificent gain we started all those decades ago." Victor left Laura peace for the rest of her life along with his respect and adoration because she had been a deserving foe. Victor raised a glass of alcohol from his hand. Victor congratulated the recipient. When J.B. Spencer opened the envelope and took out a piece of paper, but it was written in Russian, he then packed his stuff and went. Anna was requested to translate it by Laura. Anna was only able to decipher the fact that the paper was a deed to a house after scanning it. Laura observed that Anna was upset after Spencer stole the document from her. Ava was interested to learn what Victor meant when he told Anna the truth, but Anna dismissed it as one of Victor's decision to leave Nicholas a home after Anna departed. Victor might have intended to gift Nicholas a house because Nicholas had lost Windermere to Ava during the divorce, according to Ava. The address on the deed, Spencer said, had been checked up. It's in Chechnya, Spencer affirmed. Since the Cassadines were originally from Russia, Laura wasn't shocked. Laura had a hunch that it was an old family home. Esme's arrival at the house broke the conversation short. Esme went to check on her son after becoming angry when she noticed that Ace had been put down for a nap without his favorite blanket. Spencer questioned his grandmother. Can you believe her? Laura emphasized to Spencer that it was Esme's first day at work and that Esme had been through a lot with Ace. Laura's attention returned to the possessions Victor had given Nicholas. Laura questioned, I wonder if this is where Nicholas has gone to hide. Laura made the decision to inform Esme of her hunch that Nicholas was in Chechnya as soon as Esme left. Laura was positive it was a clue, but Ava emphasized that there was no proof. Ava cautioned Laura that it might be a fruitless endeavor and emphasized the dangers of Chechnya. Although Laura maintained that she had been in worse situations, she had to see if she might be able to bring her son home. Spencer had gone to his room in the interim. He opened the little box while seated on his bed. The 2 white doves that Spencer had planned to present Trina were inside. Spencer was aware that Victor had retained the present, but he was curious as to why. An ancient key had been stashed in the box bottom, Spencer discovered when he raised the lining. At Portia and Curtis' home, Portia informed Stella of Trina's choice to undergo a DNA test in order to identify her biological father. Stella observed that Curtis was impatient to visit the hospital since the DNA results had been received. Curtis was promised a bowl of gumbo by Marshall. I'll discover if I'm going to be a father in a matter of minutes. I can't believe it, Curtis remarked. Whatever the outcome, they would still adore Curtis, Stella reassured him. Portia made the decision to stay at home, but Curtis pushed her to change her mind. Trina would want her mother to be there. He was convinced of it. Marshall offered Stella to join him for supper after Portia and Curtis left, but Stella was concerned about Curtis, Portia, and Trina. She argued that their family needed their help, but Marshall countered that what Curtis, Portia, and Trina really needed was some time to think things through. Stella regretted leaving the wedding because she abandoned Curtis just when he needed her the most. Marshall reassured Stella that she had brought up Curtis to be a nice guy and a forgiving person, assuaging her fears that she had lost Curtis for good. Stella praised Marshall for stepping up for Curtis when she couldn't, just as she had thanked Stella for being there for her sons when he couldn't. Marshall emphasized the need of family support. Stella grinned and said she was eager to try Marshall's gumbo. Marshall motioned for Stella to say grace as they both sat down holding hands. For their family, Stella thanked God. Trina waited by the nurse's station at the hospital while a nurse went to get the DNA test results. Taggart showed up after a short while. Trina jumped into the arms of her father. She praised him for arriving so quickly, but he gave her the assurance that he would always be there for her. He also acknowledged that he was happy to get some alone time with her. Taggart inquired for Trina's well-being after she acknowledged that she had called Curtis. Trina explained to Taggart that although she was experiencing a range of emotions, her main concern was for the future as they sat down on a nearby bench. Trina spoke to Taggart about her worries that their relationship would alter if the test results reveal Curtis was her biological father. Trina was aware of Taggart's undying love for her, but she was concerned that learning more about Curtis and his family may cause her father undue pain. Trina was reassured by Taggart that he would always love her since she would always be the child he had cared for as a baby and the girl whose skinned knee he had stitched. Even if she was a member of another family, he pledged that they would always be a part of each other's lives and that she would always be a part of his family. Curtis and Portia arrived as Taggart and Trina were giving each other a loving hug. Trina informed her mother and Curtis that she had not yet received the results. The nurse came back a short while later and gave Trina the results of the DNA test. Trina inhaled deeply before revealing the findings. Trina said, "It says Curtis is my biological father." Trina made it plain to everyone that she had never been looking for a replacement father, despite Taggart's hasty attempts to reassure her that she cared about him and that the two of them would have to work things out in the future, but she hoped he would respect her wishes. Curtis assured her that he had no wish to succeed her father. Taggart noted that Tran might do worse than have two fathers, particularly one as honorable as Curtis. To allow Trina and Curtis some space, Taggart made the decision to depart. Taggart was filled with emotion and started to cry as he got into the elevator and the doors shut. Sonny was speaking with Nana on the phone in another area of the hospital. Nana should be with her daughter, he acknowledged, so he wished she was there with him. Sonny's encouragement touched Nana, but she made him a vow that she would not give up. Nana declared, "I'll go to any lengths to be with the people I love." Jocelyn advised Carly to call Diane and accept the offer to testify against Sonny as they were both waiting outside the hospital. Jocelyn claimed that it was a no-brainer because Carly wasn't someone who belonged in jail. Jocelyn added, "But Sonny does." Carly acknowledged that Sonny had harmed them all, but she insisted that it was time to move on from the incident. Carly made it clear that she didn't anticipate everyone forgiving and forgetting, but that they needed to move on. Carly also made it plain that she wouldn't allow anyone else bear the cost of her errors. Right on cue, Sonny approached. He told Michael and Carly that he had to go, but he requested Michael to tell Willow that he would see her the next day. Sonny answered Michael's question by saying he was going to see Nina. Jocelyn charged Sonny with putting Nina over his own family when Sonny left. Jocelyn remained unaffected when Carly pointed out that Nina was Sonny's fiancée. If Carly was imprisoned, Donna would eventually move in with Sonny and Nina permanently, Jocelyn forewarned Carly. Jocelyn was baffled as to why Carly would keep laying down her life for Sonny in light of all that he had done to her. Michael, who was irate, told Jocelyn that they had to respect their mother's decision because she made it. Jocelyn sneered that Michael knew full well how to make decisions that harm innocent people. Carly glanced at Michael in alarm. When Carly's phone rang, she was just about to ask Michael about Jocelyn's remark. Pilar was there. While giving both of her children the heads up that she needed to answer the nanny's call, Carly excused herself to do so. Following Carly's departure, Michael advised Jocelyn to be upset with him, but to keep their mother out of it because Carly already had enough to worry about. According to Jocelyn, she didn't want to include their mother in what Michael and Dex were up to. Jocelyn remarked, "You know, maybe it's a good thing you didn't turn Sonny in." Jocelyn proposed that Michael utilize the video to assist Carly, but Michael said that they were unsure as to whether the Justice Department wished to extend an offer to Carly. Jocelyn countered that Carly could submit the offer to the Justice Department, but Michael emphasized that he had his own justifications for not using the damning video recording of Sonny. Jocelyn questioned, "And how do those reasons compare to our mother going to prison?" Carly came back before Michael could react. TG was with Carly as he shared information regarding Willow's transplant. TG revealed that the transplant had been completed and that Willow would require hospitalization until her new bone marrow started to create cells. TJ explained that while it would take 2 to 6 weeks, or longer, Willow will heal completely. Michael, Carly, and Jocelyn were overjoyed to hear the information. When TJ, there was nothing more important than being there for family, Carly told both of her kids before she went, so stop fighting. Assuring Carly that they would act in the family's best interests, Jocelyn patted Michael on the shoulder. "Right, Michael?" questioned Jocelyn. Michael gave his sister a quick glance before leaving without to meet Sonny at the dining establishment at Metro Court. They talked about Willow as they made their way to the bar. Nina stated that she thought that by keeping her distance from the hospital, she would eventually have the opportunity to date Willow. Nina, though, wished to talk about brighter topics. She was excited to start organizing the wedding, so she chose a date that would allow Willow plenty of time to recover in case Willow wanted to come. Sunny promised Nina that he would be happy to accommodate her wishes. Later, Sunny spotted Anna and yelled for her. Nana grasped the chance to give Anna a hug and express gratitude for saving Liesel, because it had also saved Willow's life as Anna approached. Nina was reassured by Anna that it was unimportant. Nina said, "Anna, it's everything." Sunny disclosed that Willow had undergone her bone marrow transplant when Anna inquired about her. Agent Hursley and another agent had just entered the restaurant, and Sunny and Anna saw them. If Anna was all right, Sunny inquired. "Probably not," Anna answered. Anna was informed that she was being arrested by Agent Hursley after he approached her and displayed his badge. Agent Hursley informed Anna that he couldn't reveal the charges until they were in a secure area, despite Anna's insistence. Anna declined Sunny's offer to phone Diane. Anna held out her hands, and Agent Hursley quickly fastened a pair of handcuffs on her, after she noticed that WSB operatives were barring all exits. Agent Hursley dragged Anna to the elevator while Sunny and Nina looked on. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.